Very good. Second. I say, very good. I want to say, thank you. How are you? Oh, good. Oh, look at you. Yes. How are you?
Mr. President, that's this young here.
How are you? Thank you. President. Look at my younger then. I'm shifting the bed up here. No, good to see you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes. Mr. President, yes, second. That's it. Mr. President, thank you very much. Oh, Mike, that's it. That's it. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right, near who ye 2025. Then time near to obey the President John Dramani Mahama. Into Kwahu and Okusia, the former president, Nana Addo Kwahu. I say, oh, yeah, I was kicking. I say, hey, as a free presidency, why a branch of Kaka on the mountain in a Baba Swami, and then another hey. Well, we not Addo Kwahu. Nana show boy, and the President John Dramani Mahama see out him say, Sebe, as a reservoir. That was last year, 2025. A few way 2026. Into where last year now, President John Dramani Mahama the visited and Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now this year, and Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo so above visited the President John Dramani Mahama. It's say, Kwahu beye Ghana Business Forum Center bio. Yenye nim se Kwahu for afibi edu Easter. Kwahu for Easter no omunfa ni agoro. Mu dini style biabi. Enti afiwe nso de aso and I'm the president of our land. And then Penyifo nyina akọ Kwahu. Ekodi Kwahu. Ihuna no kwa me plasma. Omo nyina de hyehyɛ so ase ngoro no bebre. Enti last year said President John Dramani Mahama call na Addo ho. This year na Addo so won so meba. In fact, President President Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo e fe also say ohwe di ma etwagu ya. Utim say ono na sere kama na omo den satun say yam. That is what we expect from our former presidents, because politics no enye ntokwa ko enye blows bo enye atwede eye governance and a nipa no and the prime aim na obi a person develop sign mind no. It is obviously the President John Dramani Mahama na born in some where how an Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo so three chief of staff ejina obi ase chale agro na ye de papa die President John Dramani Mahama and then Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo asia e wo Kwahu. And seven now on that particular program now, after this particular Mushebi and a Kwahu Business Forum no, a Honor President John Dramani Mahama did not be in poor and kasa e two Ghana penny for him say, oh, whilst NDC was in opposition no, and almost say or the chief of staff say Kwahu say a kwa a nyom asa tourism, but mama yen designing in a very special way the attractive business forum embre Kwahu. That was what President John Dramani Mahama say. Now it has become one of the most successful things or no under his leadership yadiaba, because he driving business there. We need to bring all businesses together or business entrepreneurs together and then discuss. Yenti and my President John Dramani Mahama edutuja.
In 2006, during President Kufuor's time, and I remember the late Ferdinand Ayim, he gave a tourist boost to the whole Easter homecoming. And so they added the paragliding and so many other events to the Kwahu Easter. And so when we were thinking, myself and Julius, we said, look, it should not just be entertainment and enjoyment and all that. Considering the nature of the Kwahu people and their business acumen, let's also use it as an opportunity to create a forum where the business people can come and network and interact and see how to manage their businesses even better. And so the first one we did was in 2024. We were still in opposition. We had the audacity to hold a Kwahu Business Forum. And there are a few people, businessmen I want to thank. Keo Fori, NS Chemist, I think, Metalex, Font Tissue. Some of them I know by their businesses, not their names. The Rockstars and a few others, Seconds, East Cantonments, and all of them. It was a makeshift tent, and I remember they came and sat here. And in those days, it was dangerous to be identified with the opposition, you know, so it took a bit of courage for them to come to that event. But it was a very simple, successful event. And I think at that event, I made a promise that if we win power, we're going to make this a permanent annual event, and that we're going to make it one of the biggest business forums that takes place annually in this country. And I promised that I was going to drag my ministers, the bank managers, the leaders of SOEs and everybody, if I become president, to come and attend the forum. And so last year, we brought almost everybody. All the banks were here, fintechs, you know, small and medium enterprises and everybody. And they saw how useful it was. The networking and all that was very useful. And so this year, they are here again in their numbers.
All right, the president, why are they? This year also, they are here again in their numbers. So when you want to drive progress into society, and sometimes the private people no it may engineer the growth in the society. And the President John Dramani Mahama so no who's no. Then whilst in opposition, he designed it with the chief of staff. Say that be Mama Yenya we say na se be president. This is what yearly we're going to do. And pa president, I be the president, and so was in the real inferior. And that's when the team and the same vein, no, president is championing that particular cause. He want to drive all the business community together. Fintech, crime, those businesses that are coming up, young entrepreneurs with together with the young, older ones, you know, they should come and join. You need come emum. They want a mind saying here they could because if you develop a mind there, we need to create more jobs. I see a more juma eba mindum. Say juma eba mindum there. A more private sectors, any entrepreneurs, you know, when you work hand in hand together with a buyer, it's your mind etumpon. But NPP didn't wait in there. I can't buy. Sometimes I put your mama by you one day away, and you won't that be Master one of why you say, day your mama, but the open say, day your mama, a party, a be any year catch it away. We take our time and explain government policies and programs to you. Say, yeah, President John Dramani Mahama and Becca and somewhere. Thank you, movie could him say, so I was in opposition, you know, he designed something like this. And then, all things being equal, no. Nana the Dagwa Kufa the quality me now GDM mapa. Ewa president in them. A qualified den sakoton say yam. Ema mo shedding come. It's an amazing thing. Mama yam more mabaso. Nana tiasi. Mama yam more na baso. So also last year President John Dramani Mahama ekoye. This year na do aba. And if they can be in this kind of cordial relationship, ebe mama and pressure woman no aba form kakra. Na fedi enida so. Any so aba mayenum. Then together no, we build the business communities also together. Na fedi omunsu me pushi mine say be ya manmu no betimi akọ ama bibia ayeye. And it's surprisingly the President John Dramani Mahama na Addo da Kwahu asan ahia biem e wo kwahu. Srawo. Oma ye nyina ye mwa. De ye ntumpon se ne be ya Ghana man ne be ye ade a ebetimi ada obi akoma so. Who business idea be a president say afibia no ye be kwahu. And to come together, build something together, and then let's go and showcase to the other world. They say yenso Ghana yenso ye won nepa ewe yemu. So there are a lot of businesses going around now. And then we are go around YouTube, all the internet, use ChatGPT and other AI tools. Scan around the world. Now create something for yourself. Because you hear ni nyano. Sabi, idea se wutimi pushi a ebetimi aboyen. Enu bi na nanu lawyer so suko kan ya sabi Ghana for twabo na aja akoyi okope de ba bitina ye. Because when you want to develop a society, you need to create more entrepreneurs in the system. Until the more the entrepreneurs, the more people get jobs, and then the more pressure on a buying no everybody from now for the most are buying any opportunity no say or the developer amount so the whole atumpon. Because we need roads, we need hospitals, but say bibi are buying area MY intimate together as people no. Mama ye nyina yen kan humum say na ene President John Dramani Mahama ene na Addo Kwahu etime kwesia Addo monsa ato monsa yema yenyina ema yenebu koso yi now we message a President John Dramani Mahama de maye concerning business and entrepreneurship so a mama yemfa yentu man mum medini William Munufie amakona channel A the debate with Munufie.